Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the start of weekly vlog 23, I want to say. As per usual, it's Tuesday because Monday I spend editing my weekly vlog and I don't really have time to do anything else. And today is my graduation, so that's why I'm in this fancy get up. So it's been a bit of a rushed kind of thing so far this week. Like yesterday I was doing loads of things so that I can just go to graduation today, and it's my little brother's graduation tomorrow. He's going from primary school to secondary school. Apparently they graduate that now. So I had to make sure I had loads of videos done and just everything ready, like emails and all that. And then this morning I had to go through to Newcastle to the uni. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I left the house, maybe just after, to get a gown, because once again the uni's messed up. As you can see, I don't like uni, so I'm not really looking forward to this graduation, but if you've been watching me for a while you've probably already guessed that. But yeah, they messed up. I didn't have a gown. I had to go through at 6 o'clock this morning and get one. I managed to get one, but silver lining, it meant that Primark was opening at 8 o'clock, so I went round to Primark and I managed to get the Mrs. Potts purse, Cogsworth purse, and a couple of other little goodies. So I hadn't even started the weekly vlog, so I couldn't really speak to you. Like, I was running around like a loon. Like, I had to get there first in line to get that gown, because they only have so many spares, so if I didn't get the gown I wouldn't be graduating. So I had to do that, and then I ran round to Primark because I knew it was opening, and even at Newcastle when it's opening, if there's stuff out, they will go in 10 minutes. So I didn't really have time to speak to you, but I did record some stuff that I found in Primark this morning, so I'll show you that now. I managed to find in Primark. I also bumped into Rasheen, who is Disney Find on Instagram, and I wouldn't have found that stuff without her because she knows all the staff and they told her where they were, which was great. So thank you, Rasheen. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to get a move on because it's my graduation in a couple of hours. So I'm dressed, I just don't have my lipstick on. This is pretty much what I've done for my makeup, just what I usually do with my lipstick, and then I've just straightened my hair. Like, I don't know, like, I don't really like uni. Like, I didn't enjoy my experience, so I don't feel like, I'm sure I'll have a lovely day and I already feel better than I thought I would, but I didn't want to go all out. It's just, I don't know, uni's not my thing. But my sister's going to be there, my nephew, my nana, my mum, Matthew obviously, and me. So yeah, I'm going to get a move on because otherwise I'm going to be late and that would just top it all off, wouldn't it? So I'll take you with me and you can see me graduate, and then we're going to go out for food, I think, afterwards. And then tomorrow I'm busy again. It's my little brother's graduation. I've got him all day. And then on Thursday I'll show you what I bought in Primark this morning. Whew. So it's been a bit of a rushed one. So that was just a brief update, and let's go before I'm late for my graduation.
What we're doing, darling?
I'm going to my graduation. But I haven't picked the right heels because I can't walk very fast.
I'm showing everyone how beautiful you look. I'm recording you. Throw your hat. Throw it.
Can I do it after the ceremony?
No, well yeah, you can do it then as well. Ready?
How far do you do it?
As high as you can.
How far does the camera look up?
Just go as high as you can.
What are you doing for vlog?
Yeah.
I was thinking.
That was a terrible throw. Do another one.
I can't do it any higher.
You can. Yeah, you can. Go on.
Someone head off. I can't do it any higher.
Well done, Dan.
I'll hurt someone.
Jack Michael Monson. Marcus Jumi Mwaba. Sarah Louise Porcher. Sarah Ray. Daniel Redmond. James Renner. Thomas Richardson. Helen Tonya Robertson. Craig Robertson.
How do you feel?
My feet hurt.
Amy, do a nice one. Like, come on, Amy, let's take one Sarah there on her face.
Did you see my skirt?
No.
Hey guys, I have graduated. It's been quite a long day, so we're both quite tired. I'll probably talk to you about it tomorrow because we are outside the Toby Carvery. A lot of people always ask me what a Toby is. It's a restaurant. So we're gonna go here now. I think my nana's gonna join us. My sister had to get away and my mum had to get away. Matthew's had the camera today filming, so I don't really know what's been filmed, but I'm sure Matthew's done a really good job.
Not a lot.
Oh God. But we're gonna go in now and have some food because I'm absolutely starving and I haven't had anything since like hours before the graduation. So we'll get some food and then I'll catch up with you when we get back home. Bedtime now, guys. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Good night. Morning everybody. It's now the next day. It's Wednesday and I'm looking after my little brother today. He's already been here quite a few hours. He came at like 7:15 in the morning. It's now 5 to 11. I have to get him to his graduation for 12:30, so we need to leave in about half an hour because I want to get him some lunch beforehand. So I'm gonna get myself ready. He's getting ready now. Then I'm going to drive him through, get him some lunch and take him to his school, and I'm going to watch his graduation, although I've got to drop him off an hour before the graduation, so I'm going to have a wander around Durham and then I'll watch his graduation and then I'll probably just come back home because he's going away somewhere else afterwards to play cricket. So I'll probably just come back home and I've got a video to edit, so I'm gonna get myself ready, make sure he's ready and get through to Durham. I've just finished at my brother's graduation. He literally goes to the school where Harry Potter was filmed, so I think I managed to get a clip of that, but I'm gonna have to hurry because my car parking is running out, so I'll speak to you when I get back home. Hey guys, I'm back home. Apologise if I look a little bit shiny, but I probably do because I've had my makeup on since about, oh, I don't know, 10 o'clock this morning. I feel like I haven't spoke to you properly this week. Like, it was my graduation yesterday, I didn't get to record on Monday, I didn't get to speak much last night. When me and Matthew went for food after my graduation, I was so hungry and tired from the whole like day. I just ate my food and then I was like, oh. So, I mean, I don't know how interesting it is for you to see my food, but I didn't like film where I was or anything. Like I said, we went to the Toby. So the rabbit's looking at me, I'll show you him in a second. But yeah, so then my little brother came over at 7 o'clock this morning or something. I had to like watch him for a couple of hours, like hang out with him. and then I had to get him ready and take him to his graduation, which was at Durham Cathedral. He goes to quite a fancy school. So that was fun but tiring. I had to drop him off at 12:30, but the thing itself wasn't till 2, so I had like a bit of time to hang around, and like I'm trying to be good, so I didn't really want to be like going off shopping. So I wasn't bored. I went and sat in Costa for a while and had a cup of tea, and me and him had like a pret beforehand, so we had lunch together. And then I like, his school is literally the coolest school ever. It's where Harry Potter was filmed, which I tried to show you, but you're not allowed to film, like you're not allowed to have cameras or phones or anything in the cathedral and stuff like that, so that's why I didn't actually show you that much. And shopping wise, I didn't really do that much, so I tried to show you a bit, but I couldn't really show you like afterwards where there was like refreshments and things. Like it was really nice and it was a really nice day and everything, but then my parking was running out and he was leaving for cricket in like 10 minutes anyway, so I had to hurry round to my car. On the way to my car, I had 2 minutes until the ticket expired, and I was at the bottom of a hill and I could see my car at the top of a hill, and I could see a man standing next to it ready to write me out a ticket. I was like, oh no you don't. I ran up that hill. I hiked up my maxi skirt and I ran up that hill. That's probably why I'm like all shiny and sweaty. The camera battery's flashing as well, so I better hurry up. But yeah, I didn't get a ticket. I ran up there and I was like, I'm here, and he just looked at us, proper heighted and walked off. And I was like, how do you sleep at night? Like I sat down in my car and I had like a good nearly 2 minutes before I had to pull off. That's fine. So yeah, I've just gotten home. I've straight into my pajamas. You guys know what I'm like. I'm really knackered off the last 2 days, so I am going to chill out. I did think I was going to get to edit a video and get one up tonight, but it's like coming up 6 o'clock now, and I normally like to get them up between 6 and 8, and it would take us a little while to edit it and save it, and I think I'm just too tired, so I'll do that tomorrow and get it up tomorrow. So you're still getting 3 videos, but one went up on Thursday, and then the Disney vlog will go up on the Friday. So I'm going to chill for a couple of hours and hang out with Matthew. He'll be home from work very soon. And if I don't really get back to you, it really is just because I'm exhausted, and I'll speak to you properly tomorrow. I'll show you what I bought in Primark. I've just had a really cool package, so I'll show you that. I already know what it is, so I've already opened it, but I'll still show you. So yeah, I will get back to you guys. If not later, then definitely tomorrow, because I'm in the house tomorrow. But I'll catch you guys in a bit. My little brother today said that I wasn't allowed to wear any Disney, so I wore these shoes and this handbag. I was like, that's not embarrassing, that's not Disney. I proper embarrass him. I'm like the brightest thing at his like cathedral thing today. It was hilarious. So these were my shoes. These are Primark. These are actually still in stores. They're coming dark pink as well, and this is like a 6-year-old bag from Miss Selfridge or something, so it's not available anymore, but there's similar stuff. Just type into Google. But yeah, I was like, I don't care if I embarrass you. I won't wear Disney if it really embarrasses you, but I still put stuff like this on, and my maxi like green skirt and stuff. Bless him. I don't know why I embarrass him. I think I look fine. I look normal. Everyone else is boring. So hey guys, the camera's gonna die, so I need to hurry up. I don't know how long it's been since I last spoke to you. Probably not even an hour, but I cannot keep my eyes open. I'm going to bed. So I will speak to you guys tomorrow. I am going to bed. What time is it? It's not even that late. It's not even 7 o'clock and I'm going to bed. It's actually Friday, so I think the last time I spoke to you was Wednesday, and I was really tired after my little brother's graduation, and I think I said it was like nearly 7 o'clock, but the clock was obviously reversed on the screen, so it was actually about 7:15, and I went to bed, went straight to sleep. I hadn't had any tea, so Matthew came back from visiting his mum because it was our birthday, but I was too tired to go over. And he actually, I'd made the dinner, but I had to go to bed. I was too hungry to even eat it. And then he actually came up and spoon fed me because he knew that I wouldn't sleep if I hadn't had my tea. And I was that tired. Like, I kind of remember eating it. I was so tired. So he did that. But I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning starving. Tried to get back to sleep. And then eventually at 5 o'clock gave in and went downstairs and got something to eat. Came back up to bed, and then I went to sleep till about 10 o'clock, so I kind of had almost 15 hours sleep. So then all of yesterday, after I woke up at 10 o'clock, I had a raging headache because I slept too long, and I think I was just overtired and just a bit groggy off the past 2 days, like graduating and then looking after my little brother and his graduation. So yesterday I spent the day I had a headache. I think I recorded me tidying a little bit. That's basically all I did. I sat at the computer all day, I did emails, I edited my 15 tips for Disneyland Paris, which took way too long. I think it was because I had a headache. It took a long time and I don't know why. I thought that would be a quick video, but nevertheless it went up last night. So then I just went to bed. As soon as I'd done that and Matthew got in, I had a bad head. So today again I spent all day at the computer again, emailing and doing my Disneyland Paris Day 1 Part 2 vlog, and that was so much quicker and so much nicer to edit as well. I love editing those back. I get to like relive my Disney trip every week now. So that's gone up tonight as well. So that just went up, and the blog post went up, which I scheduled last week. So I've been quite organised the last 2 days. It just means I haven't recorded very much, so I apologise, but I've just kind of been sat around like busy, just on the computer, and the bed isn't made, by the way, so just ignore the bed. But yeah, so I've just been a bit busy trying to get on with things. I haven't got a headache today, like I feel fine today. I feel a little bit kind of craptastic, but that's just something that happens to us ladies every month and we don't need to go into that. So it's one of those days, but I'm getting on with things. The rabbit was really, really naughty earlier, which did not help the situation that I was having this morning with my lady problem. He was just being really like, he's never normally like that and I don't know why. So he had to have a timeout in his cage for 30 minutes, which he never ever has to have. Like, he's had it maybe twice in the 3 years I've had him. And I was going to show you, but yeah, I hadn't really like spoke to us properly and I didn't just want to put the camera straight on. So anyway, he's fine now. He's the exact opposite now. He's the best behaved bun in the world. He's sat in the garden being really good. He's been giving me love all afternoon. But anyway, I thought I would show you what I bought in Primark the other morning, because the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, Matthew's off work and we'll probably be busy doing things. I think we're out for my mum's birthday tomorrow and I'm not sure what I've got planned for Sunday, but we'll probably get up to something. So I'll quickly show you those things I bought. So the Mrs. Potts money bank came out last week in Primark and I didn't get through to Primark last Saturday. Why they released it on a Saturday, I don't know. It's probably because the people who work during the week aren't able to get a lot of the Disney things, so they've released some things on a Saturday now. So somebody was kind enough to send me it. I'm really bad with names and I can't remember her name, but thank you to the lovely girl that sent me it. I think her name actually was like Disney... oh, I can't remember now. It wasn't like her name, it was like Disney something on Instagram. And I'll put it on the screen because thank you so much for getting me this. So she sent me Mrs. Potts, like I sent her the money and she sent me Mrs. Potts. So just ignore the fact that I'm in my pyjamas still and I've got no makeup on. But yeah, so she sent me Mrs. Potts from Primark because I couldn't get through and get it. I'm still after another one for my auntie because my auntie's desperate for one as well, bless her. So I'm trying to get my hands on another one. But this was only £8 and it matches the chip cup that you could get quite a few weeks ago that kind of was at the start of the whole Primark getting everyone on the Beauty and the Beast craze. So it is ceramic. So how cute is that? £8 in Primark. So like I said, it was released on last Saturday, so I wasn't in town, I had no idea about it, and then somebody got two. It was 2 per customer and she didn't need a second one, so she gave it to me. So I just think it's really cute and I'm going to put it with my chip cup in. I'm really running out of space on my Beauty and the Beast display. So that was my Mrs. Potts that I got sent. I didn't pay eBay prices or anything like that. Literally a lovely girl messaged me, said she had a spare one. I put it on my story saying, can somebody please get me one, and she answered my prayers and sent me one, and I sent her the money for it and the money for the postage. So they are £8 in Primark if you can get your hands on one, but I don't think they're going to be back out and like restocked in stores for a couple of weeks now. I think the first kind of put out of the product has been out. So that was that. And then when I went in before my graduation, I managed to grab a couple of pieces, and today, so Friday, again, had no idea. They've now released the Lumiere. Oh, my phone's downstairs. I'll try and put like a picture in the bottom of the screen, but the Lumiere purse and the wardrobe purse in Primark, the £4 each, they've now been put into stores this morning. I had no idea again until I woke up. I went straight onto Instagram like I normally do when I wake up and spotted it this time. So I told my auntie, who was on our way to work in Newcastle, and she went in and she got me one. So I have a Lumiere and I have a wardrobe purse, but I probably won't get them for a good few days until I next see my auntie. So I do have them, but I don't have you to show them right now. So before my graduation on Tuesday, they put out the Mrs. Potts and the Cogsworth purses, and I got quite a few other things as well. So I'll show you everything I got on Tuesday. It's all Beauty and the Beast, it's all lovely. So ignore the fact that I've got no makeup on, I look horrific. It's that time of the month, ladies. But how nice is Mrs. Potts? I admit she is a little bit weird, but she matches the chip purse, like the 3D one. I haven't even had them together yet. They've been in the bag since I bought them on Tuesday morning. But she was £6. All the other purses have been £4, but she's £6. So that's Mrs. Potts. So this is Cogsworth. He's a purse as well. How nice is that? And he was £4 too. He's really cute. Apparently a lot of people don't like him. I bumped into Rasheen. I'm sure I said this, you know, Disney Find. I bumped into her in Primark, and if I hadn't spotted her, I wouldn't have known where these were, because she knows one of the staff members and they said that they were up on the first floor at the tills. Why they were there, I don't know. But otherwise, I just went straight into the store. They weren't at the front, they weren't at the back where the Disney stuff is, so I was about to leave, seen Rasheen, and then she said that one of the, I know you said cast members, one of the workers had just said that they were on the first floor, so I went up and I managed to get a Cogsworth and a Mrs. Potts. So then I went up onto the top floor in the kiddies section, and I have the Minnie Mouse ones of these, and I love them. So I wanted the Beauty and the Beast one. So that's a choker with a rose, a choker with a little chip, and then that one just says Beauty. I think they're all really cute, and this whole set was only £2. So how nice are those? And even though they're for kids, the Minnie Mouse ones fit, so I'm sure these ones will. So I got these hair clips as well. I have the princess version of these hair clips, and I do wear them, but I've kind of lost most of them now, so I'm glad I managed to get these ones as well. So they've got Mrs. Potts on. Focus on the hair clips and not my dorky face. Mrs. Potts, Chip and Belle, and they were £2 as well. Then I got this bracelet, which it does fit. It's a stretchy one. I get the feeling I'm going to wear this a lot. So it's got a Mrs. Potts on, little like pink beads, and we said Beast, a Belle and a Chip, and then it comes with a nice bag as well, and that was £2. So I just think that's really nice. I can't wait to wear that next time I go to Disney, but I'll probably just wear it in general. And that, yeah, £2. These are all in the kids section. So this fluffy pom-pom keyring was £2 as well, and it's got a Mrs. Potts and a Chip there. This is so cute. And I love like pom-pom keyrings anyway, so the fact that it's got Mrs. Potts and Chip on is great. So I'm going to put that on my, I think my Irregular Choice Minnie and Mickey handbag. I think that would be really nice. So yeah, that was £2. And then the last thing I got, which I think was the only other thing apart from a hairbrush, which I wasn't that fussed on. My hair's so fine it only likes certain hairbrushes, so I didn't bother with the hairbrush. I'm pretty sure I showed you like it on in Primark when I was there the other day. They were in a clip. So he's silver on the back and he's like sparkly, and he is like metal, and he was £2. So I got me one and I got my auntie one. So how nice is that? And a couple of these things, not everything, but a couple of these things I did get to go in my next giveaway. So that was £2 as well. But I can't believe that most of it's like £2. And then all the purses, I've been lucky and I have all of the purses. I have the Mrs. Potts money box, I have the Chip cup, like I've been really lucky and I've managed to get everything. So there is, when we were speaking to the manager, me and Rasheen, in Primark just before we left, the managers aren't really supposed to tell you this. And it's probably like one of those things where it's like, he accidentally told me, so I'm going to tell you guys. But when we were there on Monday, he was saying, oh, we've got a massive, massive Harry Potter launch coming in about 6 weeks time. And I was like, oh, that's weird, because like there's not really any more movies being released right now. And there's already a lot of stuff out. So I was like, what more could they bring out? So I'm looking forward to that. So there's a massive Harry Potter launch in 6 weeks. So when you watch this, 5 weeks time in Primark. And then he was saying, oh, people have been going crazy for all this Beauty and the Beast stuff. And he was like, we've got so much more coming. And then he was like, what week are we on? And then he went, oh yeah, next week is the big Beauty and the Beast launch. I was like, what? So the fact that all this has already been out this week, 4 purses and the Mrs. Potts money bag last Saturday, I think the bedding and the fleece and all that stuff is coming out next week, so the week you guys watch this. So I think I'm going to try and go to Primark on Monday morning, and if not Monday morning, Tuesday morning. But I'll kick myself if it's Monday morning and I'm not there. But anyway, yeah, so if it's Monday and you're watching this and it hasn't all been released, then it must be tomorrow for you guys, so Tuesday. But that's just what the manager at Newcastle said. But anyway, me and Matthew have ordered a takeaway because it's Friday and there wasn't really much in. So I think that's going to be here like any second. So I'm going to go downstairs and chill out with Matthew because he's just got in from work. We've downloaded a movie. We're going to watch the new movie, The Mummy, which I really want to see. Matthew's already seen it with his brother and his dad. But I really want to see it. So we're going to have our food and watch that. And we'll probably just chill out tonight because I have like pain going on, you guys know. But yeah, so I'm just going to chill out tonight. But tomorrow I'm pretty sure we're going out for my mum's birthday, and me and Matthew will probably do something nice on Sunday. So I might not see you for the rest of the night, but I promise we'll have a very interesting weekend. Tell them what we're doing.
Why don't you tell them?
Just tell them what we're doing.
We're going to Asda.
Why we're going to Asda?
To get USCs. Because you're not prepared.
And what time is it?
It's nearly 11 o'clock. Now I'm exhausted.
I'm sorry. Got these in Asda, and I've declared to Matthew that I'm going to make it my mission to get all 4, and he's not happy.
Don't point that at me.
But I just wanted the books. There was Jasmine, Belle, Rapunzel and Ariel.
You're not going to have space.
And there were £2 and I'm going to get all of them.
You're not going to have space to put all these. And it's a cardboard box. It's inevitably,
Stop it! I'm trying to keep it nice.
That's my point. It's inevitably going to get damaged or bent.
No,
or
it's
I'm
not.
going to stand on it or something.
Don't.
And then you're going to get
Why would you stand on it?
You're going to get
Matthew, you're being vicious. It's on camera.
And then you're going to get upset because your Princess cardboard box has got scratched or something.
Well, don't touch it then.
Well, where are you going to put it?
It's going to go on top of my shelves.
You don't have space on top of your shelves.
I'll make space.
There's no space on top of your shelves.
Matthew, what is your point? Ah, Mr. Bun, tell Daddy he's being mean. He's just like, whatever, I'll chew it, it's cardboard.
Exactly.
Do not let the bun get it. Anyway, I'm going to bed now, guys. Saturday afternoon, guys. Hello. And we are watching Power Rangers. Excited, Matthew? The bun's excited. We've just finished watching Power Rangers. Oh my god, I love that movie so much. I can't wait for number 2 with the Green Ranger. And I'm just making some spaghetti. We thought we were going to my mum's today, but she's away on holiday tomorrow, so she isn't actually doing anything for her birthday today. So I'm going to call around with her card later, but Matthew's actually out after tea with some of his new work friends, so we're going to have tea. I'm going to drop Matthew off at the train station, and then I'll go around my mum's with her card. So today's not as eventful as I thought, so hopefully I'll try and show you whatever I can, but I probably won't record with my mum's. So I'll probably just get back to you tonight when I get back in. I'm just going to be having a chill night, but I'm sure I'll have a catch up with yous. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish off making this spaghetti and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, oh my god, I look horrific. I'm so tired. It's actually 11:15, so I definitely filmed today, but it's probably been a little bit kind of not made sense. Basically, I was supposed to go out for my mum's birthday today, but she's going on holiday for 2 weeks tomorrow, and it's been our first day off today in quite a while, so they're all getting ready to go on holiday. So she didn't want to go out for our birthday, like she didn't have time. So we were going to go out for a meal, but she just didn't have time. So me and Matthew were going to go out, but he's also off tomorrow, and we're trying to like be good with money until we get ourselves like sorted. Like we've just finished uni, like I want to go to Disneyland in Halloween, so we thought we might just go out tomorrow because he's off tomorrow as well. So, and then Matthew was going out tonight anyway with his new work friends, like these new work colleagues. They're having like a night out to get to know everyone better, because there's a couple of new staff members, and I also needed to go and see my mum at some point. So we were going to go to the cinema, but then it was like, well, we're going to be rushing back and going in different directions, so we ended up staying in. It was nice actually to have a day where I didn't have to do anything, because I'm not feeling great. Not so much to do mentally with the stuff that happened last week, which, update on that, I'm feeling better, kind of. Like, it's not a great situation, but it's had longer to sink in. So things are still crappy and the same, but I've had time to think about it a bit more. So at the minute I'm okay. We'll see how I am as time goes on, so let's just not talk about that anymore. But I think I said yesterday that me and Matthew, that was another thing as well, really late last night I realised that I didn't have any feminine products, and I had began my time of the month, which I never ever let that happen. I'm the sort of person that I'll have like toothpaste like already ready, spare for when my toothpaste runs out, and I've just started that one. And I always have loads of toilet rolls like ready so that I never run out. I think it's from growing up with like a house full of women, like 2 sisters and my mum, when toothpaste and things like that would run out, so I never let that happen. But last month I had my exams when I had my lady time, and I think like it just all got a bit higgledy-pickledy. And I know you should remember when it is because it's the same time every month, but I think I've just been enjoying my time since uni, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I needed feminine products and didn't have any, and I didn't realise till 11 o'clock last night that I didn't have any. So me and Matthew went to Asda at 11 o'clock last night. I got that princess cereal which I showed you, which somebody commented on my Instagram earlier and they were like, it's not vegan, and I was like, it is vegan. I've checked the side of the box, I've checked Kellogg's website, and I've checked somebody else's website as well, like a vegan information website. So it is vegan, so before anybody says anything, it is vegan. So that was kind of annoying, but never mind. And it's very tasty and vegan, may I say. I do hope to get all of the princesses, but we'll see. So yeah, we went to Asda really late, then we went straight to bed. I was so tired. Like, I do not like going to Asda that late. Like, I was ready for bed before we went to Asda. And then today, we've literally just decided to have a chill out. I think like I had to do some things this morning, like on the computer. Matthew had a few things. Did it just go really bright? It's gone really bright. Oh well, I don't know why it's doing that. Matthew had a few things to do as well. It looks really bright in here, but it's not at all. Like, I don't know. But Matthew had a few things to do as well. So we both just had a couple of things, and then we had lunch together. We watched the new Power Rangers movie. Oh, we watched that a few weeks ago. I think it was in my vlog when we went to the pictures to see that, and we both just friggin' loved it. So we watched that. Then we had dinner together, and then I had to go and drop him off at the train station to go and meet his friends. Rather than driving him all the way there, it was going to be better for petrol and for me because I needed to go around my mum's before I got any later. So I just dropped him at the train station to meet his new work friends. He'll be back in like 2 hours at the most. And then I went around my mum's, and I did take the camera, fully intending to record. And I don't know, like, I guess because they're getting ready for holiday. My sister was there with my nephew, so I don't know, I just didn't really, it's not really the situation to get the camera out. But my little brother's proper getting into Harry Potter at the minute. He's at that age. Like, I started reading Harry Potter when I was 11. That's when it came out. He's 11 now, so he's really into them. He's just bought the official Philosopher's Stone in the Gryffindor colours, which is really cool. I have like all the first editions actually of the first issues because I'm a nerd and bought them as they came out. So he is determined, my little brother, that he's Gryffindor. I'm Slytherin, my older sister's Slytherin. I think my little sister's Slytherin as well. So my little brother was like, no, I'm Gryffindor. So I was like, right, we're doing Pottermore, we're making it official. So we did Pottermore, and bless him, he's Ravenclaw, so he's not happy. But I did say, like, the hat, if you ask the hat, like, obviously it's not real, but if you ask the hat, like, whatever's in your heart is the house that you are truly in, like Harry did with Gryffindor. So I was like, if you feel like you should be in Gryffindor, then you are in Gryffindor, because he was quite upset about it, bless him. So he's Gryffindor, my little brother's Gryffindor, and me dad was proper taking the mick, and he was like, oh, you're evil if you're in Slytherin and you're the bad guy. And I was like, go on then, dad, you do it. So me dad did it, and me dad's Slytherin. I was like, ha, you're evil too, it's clearly where I get it from. But then he was like, no, I'm Snape, I'm really a good guy. And I was like, Jesus. But anyway, it was hilarious. So we did that. My little brother did his Patronus as well and got his wand. So we just kind of sat like hanging out doing that, and then I've come back. I'm really tired. I know I said I was going to have a bit more of an interesting weekend, but I guess this is just life, and this is just kind of what's happened. I think me and Matthew are going out tomorrow, but I can't be sure. We might not, I don't know. It would be nice because he only gets, like, obviously if like certain days off a week now that he works full time, so it would be nice too, but at the same time we're trying to save money. So I don't know if we're going out tomorrow, but hopefully we will. But I'm going to go to bed now. I did want to have like a bath and watch a movie in bed, but all of a sudden it's like well after 11 o'clock, and it's like, oh, I thought I was going to be like dropping Matthew off and be in the bath by like 7 o'clock, and yeah, I've just got back from my mum's, so never mind. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed, and I guess that's kind of all that I'm doing today. So I'm going to go to bed. I am going to watch a movie in bed, but I don't know if I'll be able to stay awake for the whole thing. I want to watch the new Mummy movie with Tom Cruise. Matthew's already seen it. He went with his brother and dad quite a few weeks ago, and I really want to see it. So I'm going to try and watch that in bed. But I don't know if I can stay awake. And then I think I'll just like have a bath and chill in the morning, and then me and Matthew might go out. But even if I don't go out, I'll get back to you because it'll be the last day of the weekly vlog. So I apologise if this weekly vlog's been a bit boring, and I know I'm not supposed to apologise, but yeah. I did say the weekend would be more interesting, and this is just my life. But I mean, I'm not bored, it's just, I don't know how interesting it is for camera. But anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing and I'm going to get to bed. The rabbit is like falling asleep on the floor, bless him. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So I'm going to get to bed, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. It's about 2 o'clock or something on Sunday, 3 o'clock, I don't know. But me and Matthew had a really nice lazy morning and just kind of didn't really do much, and just kind of lay in bed and then, I don't know, didn't really do much. And then we've just come out now to, it's called Low Barns. It's like a wetlands centre, so it's like a nature reserve kind of thing. Basically we're just trying to do nice things are free or cheap, so we've come here. Although we do normally come out to like outdoorsy places, don't we, and it's nice. Yeah. So anyway, we've just come here, we've literally just got here, we've paid for the parking, and we've just come into the building. And this is like the viewing area for the birds. So like, there's gonna be loads of birds behind. I see a bird. You see a bird? How rude. Or is that a compliment? Yeah. Oh, okay, that's a compliment. And then apparently there's a butterfly house. And yeah, just like a nice place to walk around and see wildlife and just have a bit of a chilled Sunday really. So that's what we're doing today. So if I see anything interesting, I will let you know. But I'm gonna have a look in this and see if I can see anything. Can you see anything, Matthew?
I see ducks.
You see ducks?
Yeah.
I want to have a look. Do you not have to pay for it then? Is it like, oh cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a look around here today. It's called Low Barns if anybody is interested. But it seems nice so far. We're just in the butterfly garden. Matthew's spotted a butterfly, I haven't seen any yet. It's really nice here though, isn't it? Where have we seen one of these before? Do you remember? Is it in Botanical Durham?
Maybe.
I proper love them. Is this like the number house that they live in?
Guess so.
Like room 1? Oh, I think it's a really good idea. I think it's lovely.
It's just full of spiders though.
Yes, but you never go in it. Matthew doesn't like spiders. I would like one of these for the garden, but I don't think Matthew would cope. You never go in it, Matthew. Like you never have to touch
Go
it.
in it? Like
it's a
I can't go in it.
Yes,
There's nowhere to go.
It's a natural thing, so you'll never have to touch it. It's just, I think it's cool.
Can't see any bugs.
We've just come into this little hut type place where you can like spy on the wildlife, and like I've done a time lapse of this, which I'll either show you in a second or I've just shown you, and you just can't, like, this is a good camera and you just can't appreciate how beautiful this is on camera. Like over there, that's just pure glistening, like the water from the sun, and it's just so nice. And this looks like fairy when it's moving, but it's just, I don't know, it's not coming on camera, it's beautiful. Just come for a quick McDonald's. Hey guys, I am now back home. I can't keep my eyes open. I am so unbelievably tired and I don't even know why. I think it's like the fresh air, and I don't know, we did do quite a bit of walking. Like we've walked around that whole like river, I don't know, it wasn't a river, but like massive pond thing. It was really nice. Like, I've had such a lovely day today. It's just nice not having to do anything. Like I took the weekend off with Matthew because I had 3 videos go up last week. I had 3 of the week before, and well, 3 this week I should say, like just gone, just kind of still in it, and then I'm hopefully gonna have 3 this week coming. So because I had a video go up on Monday, Thursday and Friday, then there was no need to put one up on Saturday as well, or today, because the weekly vlog's going up tomorrow. I do have videos I could have put up, but I thought, you know what, Matthew's got 2 days off, I'm going to spend them with Matthew, so that's what I've done. So I just had a bit of a chill kind of weekend, which was really nice. And I got to see my mum a bit yesterday, and my brother and dad and my sister and my nephew, and then me and Matthew have just hung out today. We had a really nice chilled morning. We were just like lying in bed. We had the balcony doors open. It's such a beautiful day. I took Matthew some breakfast in bed because obviously he doesn't really get to lie in anymore now, he's at work full time. And then we just, yeah, went to that like wetlands kind of nature reserve, and then we went for a McDonald's, and then we've come back. And I can't keep my eyes open. I don't know if it's the fresh air or what, but that was basically this weekly vlog. I've actually just found some really interesting Primark Beauty the Beast drop dates, so I thought I'd just quickly share them with you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I've announced them all on my Instagram story. I always do things like that when I know stuff's in stock in Primark. So I'll just show you them now because you might watch this once they're out of my story. Okay, so there's a beauty, like a Belle bed set. Now I've seen a picture of it, but I've never seen anywhere where it's getting, like when it's gonna get dropped, like what kind of month, I have no idea. And then Primark, it was actually the end of last month announced this. I haven't seen this article and I don't know why, so maybe you have, but I'll quickly show you this. So basically there's a Belle Beauty and the Beast bed set coming out, which in this country we don't really get Disney double duvet sets, so I'm quite excited about the Belle one. It's really pretty. I'll try and find out if I can see a picture of it in a second to show you. But this one is also getting announced. They're getting put into Primark. So this bed set is going to be available in September. It doesn't say the price, but I'm guessing about 22 for the double. Then the throw, which I have seen pictures of with the Belle bed set, is August, and it's going to be 6, which is a really good price. So I'm going to guess that's really hard to get a hold of once it's out. The chip cushion is available in September, which is 4, which is a great price as well. So I think that's going to be hard to get a hold of. There's the chip cup that we all know, the chip Mrs. Potts money box we all know, and then Cogsworth, who I'll tell you when he's out in a second. This Enchanted Rose I have spotted in quite a few Primark pictures like this now. So I spotted this back in before that chip was even announced. So this is definitely going to be a thing, an Enchanted Rose. I have no idea when they're announcing it or prices or nothing, but they're using this in pictures, so it's definitely going to be a thing. I did actually call that back in March as well. Go me. So this is the chip cup that we all know. This looks like the money box, but it's not. Mrs. Potts teapot, available September, £12. So there's a Mrs. Potts money box, and then, well, I'll show you now, there. She doesn't look that different. The eyes look a bit different. I'm guessing she's bigger because she's 12, so she's an actual teapot, so that's cool. And then Cogsworth, I'm sure you've all seen the pictures of. He's out in October. I thought it was September, but it's actually October, and he's only 6. And as far as I know, he's an actual clock. And then this really cool cup, which resembles the one that was going around New Zealand in the cinemas a few months ago. People were going crazy for. And then the money box, which is out now. We all know who this is. I have one right next to me right now. So those are some dates that I've managed to find out for the Beauty and the Beast stuff, and I just thought I'd show you. Because I was going to be going through Primark in the morning, because I think I said this the other day, the manager of Newcastle Primark said like that there's a big drop coming of like Beauty and the Beast stuff. So I was like, I best get myself through to town on Monday morning then. But I'm worried that it's going to be Tuesday morning, and then I'm going to go through tomorrow morning, waste my time in petrol, and then I can't really go through twice in one day. Like, it's too much like petrol and parking, and I don't know. So I'm trying to find out what exactly is getting released tomorrow, because it looks like from what I found online that it's none of the stuff I thought it was going to be tomorrow is tomorrow. The only thing I can think of is that it's going to be the Belle bed set. Hang on, I'll just see if I can find a picture of the Belle bed set. Okay, so I've managed to find a picture on my good friend Rasheen Disney Finds page. So yeah, this is exactly the same layout basically. There's the Mrs. Potts, that's the money box, chip cushion, and then the throw. So that's a better picture of the throw. So this bed set, I'm hoping that's a double, because that's actually only a single cushion, but that's the size of a double bed. That would be really annoying if that's the single bed and then the rest is just covered with a throw. Anyway, this, I think this might be what's out tomorrow, but I don't know, I'm not sure. All I know is that that one isn't announced on the website. The rest of the stuff is, so the rest of the stuff isn't what's being dropped tomorrow, if anything is being dropped tomorrow. All I know is that the Primark manager at Newcastle said that something was out in stores tomorrow, so I'm guessing it's this, and I actually want this. But anyway, it's just observation. I'm going to see what else I can find out. I might go through tomorrow morning, I might not. I know I'm obsessive, but I like Primark, I like Disney, and I like Primark Disney, so I just think they're great prices. So I might go through in the morning, plus I like going through into town, having like a little shop and a browse. So I might go through tomorrow, I might go through Tuesday, or I might find out that there's nothing being released and I might not go through at all, because I'm going out on Thursday for Matthew's graduation. And I'm actually going somewhere really exciting the week after, which I'll tell you closer to the time. But my camera is dying, the battery's flashing, and I am knackered. So make sure you follow me on Instagram as well to see if I did actually end up going through town. Otherwise, it's Monday when this is going up, so you guys will already know if there was something big dropped in Primark. So I guess I'll find out tomorrow. But thanks for watching this weekly vlog if you managed to make it this far. Hope it wasn't too boring this week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.